Just wait until your father gets home. I don't know if you grew up hearing those words. I don't think I heard them very often, but you've seen it enough in movies, you've seen it enough in TV shows to know what's coming, right? Uh, just wait till your father comes home. That is code for when your father gets home, he is going to take care of business because you're disrespecting me, you're disobeying me, and you're clearly not listening to me. But I know you'll listen to him. And when he comes, look out. Well, in today's daily dose, as we're going through the book of First Peter, we get to a sentence in First Peter 5:4 that at the beginning of it sounds like a just wait till your father gets home. Up to this point, the Apostle Peter has been encouraging elders, fellow elders, in a certain way of leading. He's been saying you should lead with oversight, not under compulsion, but willingly and eagerly, not domineering, being an example. And then he says this in verse 4, and when the chief shepherd appears. And when the chief shepherd appears. This has always struck me, at least at the beginning. All right, if you've never read this before, you're thinking, and when the chief shepherd appears, right? Because he's just said, hey, leaders, you got to be an example. You don't want to be domineering. You better be a good leader. Everybody's looking to you. You're an example to the flock. And when the chief shepherd appears, and you expect him to say, when the chief shepherd appears, he's going to just absolutely, with a fine-tooth comb, examine what a great or what a bad job you did. But that's not what the sentence says. What an encouraging word to me as a pastor, as an elder, as a leader. Here's what it says. It says, and when the chief shepherd appears, you will receive the unfading crown of glory. God's heart is to reward. God's heart is to look for the good. God's heart is to give his best to his leaders. Now, absolutely, it says in the book of James that if you're a teacher, you'll face a stricter judgment. So not many of you should aspire to that office. And I think about that every time I get up to preach. And I have to preach on things that I know I'm going to be somehow held accountable for. And I don't always live up to the standard I preach. But I'm so thankful that we have a chief shepherd who's a good shepherd. That our standing with him as Christians and as leaders is not just based on our effort, but it's based on him being the true good shepherd who laid down his life for his sheep and who is looking to reward leaders who serve him humbly and follow where he leads. So as you keep praying for our leaders, as you keep praying for me, which by the way, I love it. I'm so thankful that you do. Would you pray that we would keep doing what we do, not to please people, but to please this chief shepherd who is coming and is eager to reward? Have a great day.